welcome to today's video. New hair. I had to get it cut off, y'all. Woo. But today, I thought I would sit down and do my, it's not going to be 10 minutes. I'm going to try to get it that way, but I'll be talking. But I have my therapy appointment. And so I have to leave. I have to get out. I didn't get much sleep last night. So the circles are circling, okay? And also, this will probably be the last. There may be some up after this. Depends on how I can get them uploaded. I am having some dental work done, and little Miss Abby, she spilled the beans, so I'm having dentures put in my teeth. So it naturally, you know, when you get dentures, they pull your teeth. So I won't be on camera. I was very, very, very reluctant to talk about that because it is so extremely personal. The only filters that I put on my videos, the YouTube videos, is the whitened teeth, and that's just because I my teeth have started kind of getting indents in them and cracking, and it is not for lack of dental care. It goes to bariatric surgery, and one day, if that's something that you guys want to hear, the things that you don't hear during bariatric surgery, you know, that is one of them. I was talking to the dentist, and I said, you know, if you've been around for a long, long time, you've heard probably the phrase Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law, hi, it's me. If it can go wrong, it will. So typically, you know, I think I had all the complications minus death. Go figure. Again, I do it all over again for the few months that I did have, that I was able to do the things that I could do with my grandchildren and the confidence that it gave me. But anyway, but it messed my teeth up horribly. So I won't be on camera, you know, talking, because I'm not doing that. And, you know, I don't announce a lot of things to my real life socials. You know, I just, there's just so many fake people, you know, and I feel like my friends here, you guys are just, you're so non-judgmental, and I just relate to so many of you. And anyway, enough about that. I don't want to start crying. I only have a few minutes to go. I'll be doing plenty of crying. Okay, so I have 15 minutes. All right. So, when I don't want to wear a full face of makeup, such as today, this is what I will do. I have cotton mouth terribly. When I have to take anti-nausea medicine, it just, oh my word, it just dries my mouth out. I start off with this is the best one that I use, and it's the Sephora, the best skin ever. I got this, I think it's 15 point N, and it's more of my skin tone. I love this. And it's cheaper than drugstore. It was $9. And it takes and evens me out. Takes away the dark circles, blemishes, you know. A lot of times I'll just use a brush, but I'm going to use a sponge. Well, maybe I will. I'll try it with a brush. Let me spray the brush. Just a light mist. And see. I may need to go in. But this concealer, see how it's, I mean, it's, you can, hopefully you can see, it's just already started to kind of blend in. With my skin. And it just, I should have just left this off until, so you can see the difference. But I really like this. When I first got it, I was like, and I put it on, I was like, oh, I got it too yellow. It's very full coverage, but it's also very hydrating. My face does not feel tight or dry, any of that. I mean, it's just a very, very, very good concealer. I really enjoy it. And it is a Sephora brand. I think it was $9. It may still actually be on sale. I know it was, I know for a fact I got it during the Sephora days. And we are having some terrible weather here. Flooding. Oh, these are the wrong friggin' glasses. Okay. Put it in my basket while I had it on my mind. But yeah, and this is a big tube of concealer. And I usually don't wear it with foundation. I mean, this is my one, and I'm obviously spending a little bit more time because I'm talking as I'm doing it. But see, it just, I mean, it blended just perfect. I can't see where it starts and ends, you know. But anyway, love it. And then I'll take, most of the time, if I have the time, I'll use a cream bronzer. I mean, a cream blush or bronzer. Sometimes I don't even use bronzer. But I do have this busted up Natasha Denona palette. I do have a brand new one of these, but I just can't bear to see this wasted. But maybe I should get a new one. We'll see how this one does. I washed all my brushes. Let's see. Let's see if I can get any of this blush. Put a little bit on the sponge. Well, I put a lot on the sponge, but only a little bit showing up. Usually I take my peach bums and do this. That's good enough. And let's see. For highlighter, I've been loving this. This is the L'Oreal, those Lumi Sticks highlighters. The GOAT. Good stuff. Let's see. Where's the brush I've been using? I've been using, fall on down. I've been using a brush like this, but I don't want to use this one. We'll use this one. Yeah, because this one, yep, because I used this one last night. Okay. And I'm just taking this double-ended brush, and I'm just and I'll do this again because I haven't powdered. See, it just gives it gives a glow like no other. You can make it as intense as you want it, or as light as you want it. I happen to like it intense. All right, bronzer. I don't, let's see if I've got one within my reach. I do. I will take and put a little bit of the Physicians Formula. Not a lot. Not a lot. But I will put a little bit. If I can find the brush that I usually use, we'll use this one. Let's go in. I'm going to mix these two, because I don't want to go too heavy. Just enough. Now, wait for the eyes. Don't fall. For the eyes, let's see. Actually, let me set all of this on my face. I thought that was my powder, but my powder is here. For setting my face, I'm going to set it with the Stila color correcting powder. I really enjoy this powder, y'all. I got it at a Marshall's. It was $5.99. It's Stila, and I really like it a lot. That's not as firm as I want. Let's put it on this one. It makes a really big difference. in setting my makeup. It feels soft. I don't feel like it takes away, and it still leaves me with a semi-dewy finish. Of course, I know I put a lot on the brush, but I kind of softly do it. I hadn't even really set under my eyes. There we go. Now my face feels perfectly dry. You know what? I'm just going to use this palette. Alrighty guys, this is it. This is the completed final out the door look for me. That took a little more than 10 minutes, but it's because I took my time. So, I used this one. The shades that I used were, this one, I built it up a little bit, and then I took a teeny tiny brush. Let's see. Well, it was like this. This is a clean one. Here's the one I used. I used this brush, which is a Morphe. Can't read it right at the moment, but, and I put this on it and ran it along that. You know, I have a deep hood, right? So if you, let me open my, right there, you can see the line. I mean, it's a physical line right there. So I filled that in a couple of times, and then and you know, of course, blended it with that light shade, and then I went in with that deeper one and went a little bit on the outer, like so, and then I used my finger to put this shade on. This kind of popped really good, and put my Maybelline Lash Discovery. Love this stuff. Love it. And then I'm sitting down, and right as I have the little clicker in my hand, and I had the Moira shadow pots that I was planned on using. And I said, you know what? Let me just pop a teeny tiny bit on the middle. That made all the difference in the world. It really brought out the eyes, because you can't really see my eyes when I'm talking, because they're open, you know, like right now you can't really see anything. If I'm looking down or showing my eyes, you can, but I feel like with a punchy color, a bright, you can. That's my rationale for it. But anyway, so, oh, for my lips, I used a Sephora lip liner, an 8-hour colorful lip liner in a shade that, I don't have my reading glasses, I can't read, and a lipstick in front of me. I used the Lolita lipstick from KVD. However, it is now not called Lolita. It's formerly Lolita, and now it is called, I think it says Queen of Hearts. Queen of Poisons. Poison of Queens, Queens of Poison, something like that. But anyway, it's this new company. They renamed, I guess, all of, when Kat Von D had it, they renamed all of them anyway. Looks, feels, wears like Lolita, so that's what I'm gonna call it, is Lolita. Anyway, there's that. That's it for what's on my face. I sprayed it down with, what was the setting spray that I daggone used? I need to just start tying my makeup around my neck so I'd have it, you know? Because I just completely, it's like I used my, my Flower Beauty. Alright, and that's it. No foundation, just that concealer. And just a little bit of, that blush and everything. And everything is looking like I want it. Now I gotta go. Alright, guys. I will try and pop a picture in here in the sunlight. As always, be beautiful, be kind, subscribe to this channel, leave comments. That helps me out in the algorithm. Love you. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.